What is good, people? Okay, got a video here where I really want to highlight and recommend a service that I've been using for the last few months and is hands down becoming my number one Facebook ad service. These guys have something pretty unique that I have not seen yet or before. And I'm enjoying this, enjoying this service massively. It saves so much stress, headaches, time, and money. So let me break it down and let me explain the reasons why I like it, and then I'm going to walk you through their service and what they offer. So, in full transparency, as always, I do have an affiliate link for this service. I obviously massively appreciate it if you do go through that service. And I am going to try and arrange some kind of a bonus with the founders for anyone that does utilize my service. If they don't, I'll come up with some kind of bonus for you guys anyway, as a thank you for using my link. Obviously, I'm an affiliate, as we all are. You got to do it, right? You got to get those kickbacks, those commissions stacked up. I wouldn't be an affiliate if I didn't. Anyway, let's talk about why I really do like this service. For one, these guys are some of the most genuine and responsive and supportive guys that I have ever met in this ad account agency world that we live in, right? These guys are so freaking responsive. It's insane. I have never had to wait more than 10, 15 minutes to get a reply. That, in my opinion, and in my experience, is unheard of. So if I have an issue where my ad account goes down, it's replaced within 15 or 20 minutes, right? That's insane. A lot of the number one agency account providers that I use, it's 2 to 3 days to get my ad account back or to get a replacement. These guys will replace it, no questions asked, in minutes. Now, again, that could depend on time zone. I'm fortunate enough to be on a similar time zone. I think there's 3 hours difference between us. So when I'm active and online, the founders are active and online. They do have a support team. And I don't know if they're 24/7, but we can find out for sure. The bottom line is these guys are responsive. And even if you do have to wait 12 hours to get a response, that is a lot faster than a lot of other providers. And if you have that ad account replaced in that 12 hours, that is by far more responsive and quicker than other agency account providers. So that's number one. The responsiveness and the customer service is impeccable. Number two is the quality of the ad accounts are bloody brilliant. So these guys, the ad accounts that you get, they have different tiers. Okay, so they have different tiers. The ad accounts that they have are on par with some of the best agency ad accounts that you can get. In fact, the ad accounts or the top level ad accounts that they have are agency accounts. They're unlimited. You can get away with a lot. You can push the boundaries with how aggressive you're being compared to the some of the other ones. Let me tell you a quick fact, a little bit of a tangent. When you're getting agency ad accounts from different agency ad account providers, please do be aware that chances are there's only a handful of those providers out there that are genuine agency ad accounts. Okay, most of them are just from solid business managers, where they get a business manager that have, say 2,000 ad accounts, and they're basically giving you a normal ad account with unlimited spend or unlimited budget. They're giving you one of those ad accounts and charging you a premium fee, right? For a normal ad account. That's what a lot of these agency ad accounts providers are doing. That's how they position themselves, which, right or wrong, whatever. But these guys are solid, man. So, the responsiveness, quality of the ad accounts, the fact that they set up your bulletproof system for you, done for you, right? If you've watched my bulletproof video in Ad Profits, you'll probably get an idea of how much of a headache and how much stress that can cause, right? It takes a good while to get that set up. It takes a lot of moving parts. You need proxies, you need multi-login or ads power or whatever else. You need profiles, you need business managers, you need ad accounts to add there, right? There's a lot of moving parts that you need in order to have that system set up. It takes a bit of time. It causes headaches because you could set that up and within 2 days your profile gets restricted, meaning now you have to add a new profile in, and you have multiple profiles, multiple BMs. The way that I structure it, where you have 5 business managers or however many business managers, and each one does a different thing, and you never have more than 2 ad accounts per business manager, etc., etc. These guys will do all of that for you. They will set up your business managers. They will give you a business manager where your pixels will be housed, aka the master business manager in my system, right? They will give you a profile which solely manages pages, okay, that you can then share with your advertising business manager, which I'll also give for you, okay? So you'll have an advertising business manager, a pixel business manager, aka master business manager, and then a page manager profile. So you share your pixel from your master into your advertising business manager. You share your page from your page manager profile into your advertising business manager. That way, if that business manager is compromised, if it gets restricted or whatever, you can unshare the pixel, unshare the page, and still carry on using them, okay? They will no longer be tainted with that business manager. All right? So it's a really solid way of doing it. They do that for you, which, again, I can't stress how much time and effort that saves. Another reason is you can use your own payment methods. So if you have an Amex card or some kind of card that gets a kickback, Junie offer kickbacks, Wise offer kickbacks, Payoneer offer kickbacks, loads of different services, e-money accounts now offer 1% cashback on your spend. So you can use those cards. You can use your Amex and get kickback on the points to travel the world for free, right? Imagine if you're spending $1 million per month, okay, through your Amex. How many points is that going to stack up for you? How far do you reckon you'd be? How many flights, business class, first class, do you think you'd be able to take? Believe me, if you're spending $1 million a month over that year, you're going to stack up some serious amounts of points. Even with the 1% kickback, $1 million a month would be 10K a month coming back in your pocket. So even if you were just, 20-30% profit, that 10K a month could just go straight back into your pocket. And, that's, for most of us, a decent living, right? Most of us could probably get by with $10,000 a month as our outgoings, right? Pretty fucking good, right? So times that by 12 months, and that's 120K for the year. Off a 1% card, off just $1 million a month in spend, which I know for some will seem extreme, but believe me, once you get this down and once you get this going, that actually isn't that far off. It's not that out of reach. What is it? $33,000 a day spend? Is it something like that? I think it's something like that to achieve $1 million a month. That's not that far out of grasp. You only need, one good campaign could get that. 2 good campaigns could definitely get that. Obviously start low and then build up to it, and it's not going to happen overnight. But believe me, it's definitely achievable. Okay, so that's just a few reasons off the top of my head why these guys have such a good freaking service. So let's actually go through the website and let's look to see what else they offer and what I missed out. So introduce monthly setups. Oh yeah, by the way, they have no fees, no fees, no percentage fees. As in, oh yeah, we want 5% of ad spend. These guys are strictly doing a monthly subscription, which I much prefer. Compared to paying 5% in fees, this saves a chunk. Believe me, and we'll go through the fees in a second, or the monthly subscription. So designed to provide complete peace of mind, our rented Facebook setups come with 24/7 support. So there we go, it's 24/7. Unlimited replacements in case anything happens. For a low monthly fee, you'll get access to the strongest Facebook assets in the industry, along with a complete hands-off setup. Pretty much what I just said, right? This is insane. Even just to set up alone without the ad accounts, to pay that per month, I'd happily do that. because it's just saves so much time and effort. Everything's included. Proxies, anti-detects, BMs, strong pages, and accounts with our setups. You'll get everything included. You just need to start the ads. Honestly, there might be other services like this. I haven't ran into them. But by far, this is one of the best services out there that I've used, like I said. Everything backed up, so if something happened to the Facebook page, BM, Pixel will still be safe as we have separate accounts holding them. Again, this is what I mentioned. Pixel holder, page holder, and BM holder will be the main media buyer. 24/7 support, unlimited replacements. Don't care what happened and why, we'll replace anything that's banned, no question, and as soon as possible. And like I said to you before, often within, like, for me, it's been pretty much instantaneous. Really has. So here's the prices. So they have a bronze tier, which is $299 a month. Comes with the setup, unlimited placements, and no limit agency ad account included. Up to 1.5K per month in spend. So not really sure what that means. If it's no limited agency ad account included, not sure why they have this 1.5K a month. Not sure if they just want to try and get people bumped up into the different tiers. Gold is $599. Again, everything that it has but an increased monthly spend. Diamond is $799 a month, has no unlimited spend. Okay, so here we go. So $999 a month is where you get to add your own credit card, so no top-ups. So, pardon me, I think they've restructured how they do this from when I came in. This obviously is going to be the go-to package, because obviously you get to add your own card and you don't have to top up. So pardon me, I should have probably had a look through the new pricing model. I didn't realize they changed the prices. But even so, like this, I mean, if you can afford it and you have that spare $1,000 a month, this is so much worth it. It really is. And even if you just wanted to test the water, it would be worth maybe going with the lower package. You know, for me, I'm more of an impatient person who just wants to, you know, if I see the value in the service, I'm going in, right? And if I can afford to do it, I'm there. So again, you know, this could be a little bit expensive for most, but if you take that $1,000 per month and you equate that to, what's the average agency ad account fee? Like 5% maybe. So what would 5%, $1,000 would be, I can't think what that would be. What would that be? Would that be 20K? So if you were spending $20,000 a month with agency ad accounts, 5% would be $1,000. You'd be giving $1,000 to the agency ad account provider for the service. And that, you know, you'd still be having to run through your own profiles, your business managers, all the setups, you know, blah, blah, blah. And you wouldn't be able to add your own credit card. So if you are spending more than $20,000 a month on ads, this system, and you're doing it with a 5% agency, this system is, in my opinion, a much better deal, okay? Frequently asked questions. Do you accept all niches and verticals? All niches and verticals except blank checkouts, which are blank sweeps, so sweepstakes, and crypto forex, okay? Everything else they'll do. If you promote grey hat, required to take extra measures to protect their ad account, they'll help you set that up. Assets are extremely strong, but no asset in the world can bypass blah, blah, blah. We provide exact instructions for clients who promote grey hat and black hat verticals. There you go. So they can help set you up. So if you're cloaking, if you're running a little bit more aggressive Nutra, if you're running some of the other stuff that maybe requires cloaking, you can do it in these ad accounts. And you can do it where you get kickback, and you can do it with unlimited agency ad account replacements. How cool is that? So if you are running black hat, as long as you're not running checkouts or blank sweeps and crypto, forex, you're good. You're good. So what if I get banned? Within 24 hours is a policy. Again, like I said, often 20, 30 minutes for me. How are your ad accounts different? Most suppliers, we take extra measures to protect. Use only very aged and strong assets. Use an anti-detect browser, real human fingerprints, residential IP. And by the way, I don't think I've ever had a profile. And again, I've only been using these for a few months, so that could change. The only thing that I've had is ad accounts be disabled, but my ad accounts get disabled no matter where I get them from. So that isn't anything different. However, I think I definitely get away with a lot more in these ad accounts compared to some of the agencies that I used and use. I've not lost a profile that they've supplied. I have not had a business manager restricted or a page restricted either, which is saying something. Can I access accounts from my phone? Yes, using anti-detect browser and server, you can access your accounts from anywhere at any time, regardless of your location, even from your phone, even when you're traveling. Boom. These guys are solid, man. They are solid. I tell you that for a fact and through experience. Again, I know this sounds like a bit of a pitch and a plug. I just want to put it out there. If you have not heard of this service, if you're spending X amount on Facebook and you're having trouble with ad accounts going down, if you're having trouble with agencies, if you're getting pissed off with fees, if you want to run more aggressive, but you can't with your current agency, or you run more aggressive, but you're consistently having to play the ad account game, and it's an expensive game because you're consistently having to buy more ad accounts. These guys have that service covered, okay? Solid service, highly recommend. If you don't want to go straight in, you want to chat with them, they have a chat now button. So yeah, reach out to those guys. Discord, I know they're on as well. If you want me to link you directly with them, if you are serious and you want to just find out a little bit more maybe about this package, let me know and I can directly link you with the founders and they can explain everything. And again, if you go through my link or if you chat to these guys, make sure you mention me and they'll definitely hook you up, and I will hook you up as well with some kind of bonus that we can look at in the future. But again, there we go. And if you don't want to give me any kickback, don't worry, just go straight to adrevival24.io and just check them out for yourself. I really do recommend this service, whether or not I get a kickback. All right, guys, see you in the next video.